It's Shorty in the afternoon.
On the new Hot 103.5.
It's the new music meeting right here. This is where I discuss like new music with new artists. But what I like, because we always talk about music, I like talking about other stuff with the new artists. More, get to know you.
So it's just new lifestyle music.
New lifestyle. I mean, you're a 14-year-old kid. You're a new kid on the block. I mean, when I was 14, I was like thinking to myself, like, what was I thinking about at 14? At 14, like, you're a musically inclined kind of person, obviously. You grab your guitar at a young age. And, do you remember, like, what the first, like, CD or anything like that, or maybe downloaded on iTunes, your first album that you really loved all the way through?
Do you know who Keith Urban is?
I know who Keith Urban is.
It was a Keith Urban CD.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're more like in the country lane?
No. But I was 7.
Oh, you were 7. Right, Keith Urban is country, right?
Yeah, it is country.
Yeah, it is country music. Okay, so I wasn't there.
No, I think Keith Urban's really, really great, and I saw a show. He came to Australia and toured. I mean, he's Australian, so he came and toured, and I saw him when I was like 10, and I was really into him. And he had a really, really great show on it. I also had lots of like Jack Johnson albums. And he's like one of my favorite artists.
Oh, Jack Johnson, Keith Urban. All right, so there it is. And he's got something really cool on his website, CodySimpson.com, where you kind of post. Is it your iPod playlist, or what is it? That you like songs that you really listen to? That's kind of like, you had a Far East Movement on there, you had some Kanye West on there. Is that true, or is that somebody doing that
the
for
Spotify thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that you, or is that somebody doing it for you?
That's me.
That's you?
That's me.
So is that like...
I wouldn't let anyone else choose my favorite songs.
I'm just checking, you know what I mean? Some of these websites. So you actually are very, very... He's got over 1 million Twitter followers, if you did not know that already. Over a million. 1 million. Now, do you, like on your off time, do you really read your fan tweets a lot? You do?
Yeah. I mean, I used to, it's hard to reply to one, because if you reply to one person, everyone gets upset because, I didn't reply. So I try to just kind of share the love a little bit and, tweet everyone, just let everyone know what I'm doing and everything. And I love my fans. I mean, they're so, I've never seen a more dedicated, dedicated people, it's yeah, exactly. So
now,
it's really...
are there any tweets from people that have stuck out to you, whether they were mean or whether they were nice, or any tweets that you can remember that you were just like, hey, that was pretty cool, or hey, that wasn't cool? That you can remember?
Girls send me like pickup lines sometimes. There was a day where I think this like big fan site on Twitter set up this kind of practical joke on me where everyone would just send me a pickup line, and so I get on in my mentions, I'd have like thousands of pickup lines on my thing. I was like, what is going on? And it was all the funniest stuff. I mean, obviously all really corny. That was a funny day.
Okay.
And I think it was like trending topic. It was like Cody pickup lines.
Cody pickup lines. Any of them stick out to your mind?
Pardon?
Any of them stick out?
Not really.
It's too many to remember.
Unfortunately, I mean there was thousands, so it was. Yeah.
Okay, now, being that you are only 14, you travel a lot. I can see that you have your dad here, travel a lot with your kid. But, I mean, is there ever times where you're just like, hey, you know what? I mean, this lifestyle, it is a fast lane. I know it has been like that for the year.
Yeah.
You literally probably...
It's getting faster.
You were just in Queensland swimming, winning your hundreds and hundreds of medals.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're on your guitar, you're on YouTube, and next thing you're in Atlantic offices, singing in front of thousands of kids at the malls. You got a brand new EP, Coast to Coast, coming out later on, in the fall, on September 20th. And now it's just like, wait a minute. The kid in you, he's 14 years old. I mean, do you miss playing, like, video games? Is there stuff that you just wish you could just do a lot more of?
Yeah, definitely. The one thing I definitely wish I could do a lot more of is just kind of hang out with friends. And, it's... I mean, I still get to, I'm home, we live in LA, and I'm home, like, once a month. And, it's, like, just for a few days, so I get to see all my family. And my family, travels with me sometimes, too. Like, I'll always have my mom and dad as well as the whole team and everything as well. So, it's cool, and I, definitely miss the time to be able to hang out with friends, girlfriends, that stuff.
Girlfriends!
I'm single
friends.
At the moment. I'm single.
You said friends. Speaking of which, now you say you were just living in LA.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. When you live in LA, you see some random celebrity sightings. Yeah. You go to Jamba Juice, Mel Gibson standing there, or something crazy like that. Have you had an experience, you being, you're not a superstar celebrity yet. You're on your way though. You're definitely on your way. I know you get stopped at least a couple of times a day, but there's going to be a point in time where you're not going to be able to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But have you had that experience yet, being in LA, where you were just going somewhere like, hey, is that Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie? And where you were starstruck?
To be honest, it hasn't happened to me too many times yet.
Not yet.
We haven't been like, my mom, we were in the car and my mom, we saw like Ashton Kutcher running.
Really?
Yeah, because we live like up in the hills
Really?
and stuff. And yeah, my mom was like freaking out. I was like, what? She stopped the car and I pulled up to the side. She was just looking.
Ashton!
Yeah, he was running, and I was like looking at her, and she was like, that's.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Now people are going to sing that about you. Is that Cody Simpson swimming in the beach over there?
Yeah.
That could be it. All right, well, Cody Simpson, man, congratulations on everything, like I said, coast to coast. And you know what, to be honest with you, I'll be very honest with you. You know, there's a lot of, I'm a little bit older.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little bit of an older gentleman.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah,
Okay.
not by my height, though.
Okay.
This song, On My Mind, your voice and the way you project the song, it doesn't really sound to me so much of a quote-unquote teen kind of song. Very cool, very different from all the other stuff that you do.
Yeah.
You know, so I will say this.
Well, when I first started and I put out like the song with Flow Rider and all that stuff, I was my voice hadn't broken. My voice was high. My voice was high. And
you see, and he's 14. He's going through the changes.
yeah, you know. But I'm definitely real lucky because lots of people like lose their voice for a few years, like when their voice changes and everything. And I was lucky to be on the better side of that. And so I can still sing. And On My Mind is kind of just the new stuff, I guess. And lots of the EP that we have coming out is a lot of that, and I think it's also it's definitely something that like teens and my fans can really relate to, but it's stuff that I think older people can also enjoy as well, which is a good thing to have. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, this is kind of a corny question. One last question because they're wrapping me up. You're a superstar. They tell me.
Not
Oh,
really.
one more question. But this is just something just from somebody being born and raised in Northern California. We don't really have that much wildlife out here, I mean, I've only seen raccoons and frogs, if that.
Yeah.
You come from Australia. You see a bunch of wildlife. What's the craziest stuff you see running around in the wild, honestly?
I used to play lots of golf with my dad, and you see like kangaroos on the golf course.
See, that's the kind of stuff I was wondering about.
Yeah,
You really
just be jumping along like in the morning and everything. It's really cool.
Yeah.
You usually don't see many like koalas or anything. You just have to go to the zoo for that stuff. But kangaroos, you see a lot of. Yeah.
You ever tried to spar with one?
No, I ain't go near them. They're actually real scared of like humans, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there it is, Cody
Yeah.
Simpson. I got my money on you.
Look at our Australian like setup right here. Australian root beer,
Nice.
Tim Tams.
Kangaroos. Now these cookies are good?
Yeah, try them.
Okay, you want another one? You're a growing young man. Come on, you can do it. I can only do one. You can probably do this whole box. Now put on a pound. There it is. Cody Simpson, new music meeting right here on the Hot Number 2. Check out his song On My Mind, which I will be honest, I don't turn down when I hear it on the radio. I actually leave it on.
Thanks. It's a compliment.
It is. There it is. Good stuff, kid.